from Television City in Hollywood, this is the new $25,000 Pyramid. Today's special guests from Dallas, Audrey Landers, and from Dynasty, Grant Goodeve. Your host is Dick Clark.
Hey there. Happy Monday to you, my friend, and welcome to the $1,000 Pyramid. Thank you, Jack Clark. It's always lovely to be with you, sir, and more lovely to be with Audrey Landers. Now, I want to know why they have you over there and Grant and me on the other side secreted away from you.
I don't know. They're trying to keep us apart.
Welcome back again, my dear. Brenda Bryson's your partner. Brenda, what do you do, please?
I'm a hotel sales manager.
Welcome aboard the new $25,000 Pyramid. Grant Goodeve, nowadays you see on Dynasty, and we're going to talk more about that. How are you?
Very well, very well. They have you over there because of my new role, Dick.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to find out about that in a minute. Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't want to do it here. Linda, is your last name Walters?
Yes.
What do you do, please?
I'm in real estate.
I remember you from Friday where you took $10,000 and some odd dollars. What was the loose change?
350.
Right, indeed. Welcome back once again. Now, the reason I'm kind of speeding along here, folks, is something happened a little while back that I want to share with you. As a matter of fact, on the show of, I think it was May 18th, Richard Klein and his contestant partner, Melody Edwards, played the big pyramid there. They were trying for $10,000 and grinding away, and they got 5 of the 6 boxes and won a total of $1,000. Now, one of the boxes that the one box that they missed was a thing called fairy tales. Now, all of a sudden, we were literally inundated with hundreds of telephone calls and letters from folks like you watching out there, viewers, who said that Melody Edwards did indeed say the word fairy tales. Now, that's enough to blow your mind, so we stopped, we go back, we looked again. Could we have made a mistake? We reviewed the tape many, many times, and unfortunately for Melody, she did not say fairy tales, but in order to satisfy her, we never had so many people write or call in. I mean, a lot of people say, I heard it, I heard it. We want to show it to you. We'll go a replay now of the entire 60 seconds of the game. Now, fairy tales was in the first box. Richard and Melody played it once, then they came back to it a second time after getting the 5 other boxes. So watch and listen very carefully. Roll the tape, listen for fairy tales now. Jake. Go!
Little Bo Peep, the
Nursery rhymes. Nursery rhyme characters.
Jack and the Beanstalk. Rapunzel.
Fable characters.
The Sleeping Beauty.
People in nursery rhymes.
Okay, go on. Oh, lint, your wallet.
Things in your pocket.
Miss America, Miss USA.
People who win pageants.
Yeah. Lemons.
Things that are sour.
Wrinkles, a creaky voice.
Things that are crooked. Things that are...
White hair.
Things that are old. Things that are old.
A wolf.
Things that are vicious. Things that are mean.
A patrol car.
Things that prowl.
Yes. Rapunzel.
Things that let their hair
The
down.
Sleeping Beauty.
Things that lay
Jack
down.
and the Beanstalk.
Things in nursery rhymes. Things in poet. Things in...
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Stories. Storybook characters. People in...
Now, you cannot believe the hundreds of times we must have listened to that. Closest she came was to fairy tales was the word fables, which obviously must have confused people. We thank you very, very much. You know that we always want to do the right thing, and I believe indeed we did do it that time. Folks, it's time to play the game for today. Let me run the subjects for you. There's a 7-Eleven under one of these. I'll explain it when we get there. We have I'll Be Damned, Street Sense, When You Least Expect It, The Catty Corner, Leg Warmers, and Hi-ya! I'm told that is pronounced. Which one would you like, please?
Catty corner.
Catty corner is the one? All right, let me get my hands on it here. Audrey, you are to describe these things that cats do. Things that cats do. Ready? Go.
Okay, the little noise, it's not...
Meow, purr.
Okay.
Yawn, stretch.
Okay.
Scratch.
No, what is this called?
Claws.
Yes, okay. Okay, the fur comes off.
A shed.
Okay, when you...
Cuddle.
Okay, it does this with its back.
Or arch.
Okay, it sneaks around
Prowl.
at night.
Oh, my God. I think everybody was asleep at the switch figuring you're going to get more. You can only get 7 out of 7. Perfect score. Grant Goodeve, what have you decided?
Leg warmers, please.
Leg warmers it is. Describe these things that can be used below the knees. Things that can be used below the knees. Ready? Go.
You put these on here?
Socks.
Right? And this is what these are called?
Shoes.
Indians wear them?
Moccasins.
And this is a kind of dancing, or you play it.
Trumpet, horn, pass.
Good pass. And this is what Jesus wore, and you wear them when you go to the beach, yes. And this is what you wear when you go scuba diving on your feet.
Fins.
There's another name for them. There was a dolphin named.
Flippers.
And this is what you put when you break your leg. You put
Cast.
I'm sorry, cast was late, Linda. The one that stuck you was taps. Taps. The taps on your shoes was the one that lost the little time. 7-4. Brenda?
Street sense, please.
Describe for your partner these things associated with a street. Things associated with a street. Ready? Go.
It's public transportation. It's
A
the big,
bus?
when you go...
You cross the street.
Right. The Easter or the Thanksgiving Day Macy's.
Parade.
It gives off
A neon
beam,
sign.
a neon
Light.
It's a real tough group of guys. It's a
gang.
This is the thing that you step up on.
A
or dogs use
curb.
it.
A curb.
Right. And they stop.
Sign.
You got it. Perfect score. It's 14-4. Linda, you got to hope for the best here and hope they have a slowdown round the next time. What would you like?
Oh, we'll go for Haya.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. These are things that are chopped. Things that are chopped. Ready? Go.
Papa eats this.
spinach.
This is what the Italians eat. Stinks.
Real
Real strong. Real strong.
Salami.
It's a spice.
Prosciutto.
It's a spice.
Garlic.
This is like carrot, not a carrot, but green.
Bean.
No, it's a
celery.
vegetable. And this is type of steak, a top.
Round.
A top.
Top sirloin.
And this is chopped with onions on it. It's a meat.
It's a hamburger.
No, you smother it in onions.
Go on.
Pass.
Sorry.
All righty, folks, you got your work cut out for you. Linda, this isn't a very happy prospect. Even if you get them all, you'll only lead by a point. However, under one of these over here, there's a 7-Eleven card. That could win you $1,100. Would you like?
Least expected.
Oh, is that the one with it? Let's see. It is indeed. All right. Well, the chance to pick up the bonus. Would you like to play it safe at $50? A correct
Play it
answer?
safe, but I'll give. Yes.
You're going to play it safe, though. Every correct answer worth $50 rather than go for the whole thing. Describe these things that happen unexpectedly. Things that happen unexpectedly. Ready? Go.
That you scratch and
Itch.
no chest, you're...
Flat.
Your boss gives you this for doing
A raise.
And
Choke.
no, you...
Hiccup.
After you,
Throw up. Vomit.
Japanese people do this after dinner to show appreciation. They,
Burp.
you get into a crash, a car has a...
Accident.
And thunder and lightning, it's a big...
Storm.
And you get in your leg from swimming.
Cramp.
All righty.
Oh, I got that one.
That's an interesting turn of events. You got $50 for every correct answer. 5 times 7 is, how much, folks?
$350.
$350? See, I don't even dare guess anymore. I get so many irate letters from them. If you had gone the whole hog, it would have been $1,100, but you played it safe. You have a 1-point lead. I'm afraid that may not be enough. Linda, Brenda, do you want to give or your partner to give?
I'll give.
All right, you take the screen in front of you. You need a score of 16 points, 2 correct ones to try for $10,000. And you're supposed to describe these things that contain or hold water.
We were right.
Things that contain or hold water. Ready? Go.
You wash your car with it. A sea animal.
A seal? What?
A sea animal. It's a. You wash your car with
pass
a.
this.
Pass it. You carry it in a. You carry your coffee to
bucket.
work.
Oh, in a cup.
No, in a
In a
lunchbox.
thermos, a thermos.
Yes. Okay, and a wishing.
Well,
That's the 16 points. Have you never washed your car with a sea animal? Let's go to the winner's circle. Well, ladies, we sit here in the shadow of the $25,000 pyramid. There are not too many shadows, but here you are in front of it, in any case, trying for $10,000. Brenda, if you win this round and take home the $10,000, fine, you'll stay on. Play the next round. If you win that one, try for $25,000, okay? Audrey, remember, no hands, give a list. If you get stuck, skip it and come back. I think you've heard most of that stuff. I'll just get out of the way and we'll try for $10,000. Here's your first subject. Go.
okay, chocolate chip, oatmeal.
Cookies.
Okay. I'm am a little animal, and I'm pink, and I have a tail, and
What
I'm
a
a
bunny
girl.
says.
I'm a girl.
What a baby says.
No, I'm a little animal that goes oink, oink.
What a pig says. What a piglet says.
No,
says.
yes, but I am a lady one like that.
What Miss Piggy says.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You fly cross country.
What you do on a plane?
Yes. Okay. You to the movies, to
Places you
dinner.
go. Places you go on a date.
Yes. Okay. A tree, a mountain.
Things you climb.
Yes. Okay. A teddy bear.
Things you take to bed.
A rug.
Things that are cuddly.
A crew cut.
Things that are fuzzy.
Yes.
My God, such energy. Can you sit down? Came all the way from where?
Sorry.
To do this?
Well, you know, I've been to Hollywood Boulevard.
I mean, suppose you hadn't won.
It would have been a great trip anyway. I got to sit next to you.
You know, it's funny, while you were watching the commercial, I usually come over and I give everybody their rub down because it's sort of a superstitious thing. And what is it you bobbled? You said, I've been touched by Dick Clark, now I can do no right.
Right.
I said, no, you can do no right. You did it right. $10,000. We'll be right back. We go once again with the $10,000 pyramid. See, that's the harkening back. That's what happened when we first started on the air. We're up to $25,000. Brenda, you've won $10,000, and I want you to join me in congratulating all of the people who work on this show. They have won themselves an Emmy this year. There it is, troops. I will hold this for you all. Congratulations to all of you. You know, this thing really is a team effort, and we're very happy with it. It's a good show, and they called it the best one this year. Thank you again very much on behalf of everybody. Now, let me turn to the subjects here. Who do we start with? Audrey this time? Is that correct? All right, here we go. You're not for real, mighty mouth, less is more, perfect every time, silence is golden, the Mystery 7, Audrey, we don't pre-announce that. It's tougher. We offer a prize this time. Oh, nice. Trip for two to Tahiti, if you get all the answers. What's it going to be, Linda? You want to do it?
Oh, yes.
I certainly hope so. I'll tell you what they have in common afterwards. If you get a point score of 7, you and somebody's going to go to Tahiti for, what, 7 days. Audrey, stand by. Ready? And go.
Okay, you hold this on a dog. You walk him on a... Okay, it comes in a gun. You put papers together, a blank gun. A
cap?
No, you...
Powder?
You put papers together, like a paper clip. Not a paper clip, but
a staple.
Okay, it's not paste, but...
Glue.
All right, it's a paper...
Clip.
All right, you fly a kite on a...
String.
All right, you make your wedding...
Plans.
No.
Vows.
Yes, promise. Yes. Not a lock, but a...
Key.
A thing on a bracelet is a...
Clasp.
No, close.
One short, good score. Latch. A latch. Tough words, not used a lot. Things that attach other things was the category. Grant, which one of you elected to go for?
Silence is golden.
All right, describe these quiet places. Quiet places coming up. Brenda, ready? Go.
It's with the emergency room and the
Hospital.
doctors, right? And this is the natural of history, an art where they have all the paintings,
museum.
right? And this is where the monks are and the nuns. up in
A convent,
away,
monastery.
Right? And this is where the dead people are and the
Morgue,
tombstones.
graveyard, a graveyard, a
Big and
cemetery.
Right? And this is where the Neanderthal man lives.
The caves.
Right? And this is Laurel. Oh, you would know.
Laurel and Hardy. Silent movies.
It's not a crevasse. It's a big one. It's a valley. It's a. I tried to remember she was from Missouri, and I said,
You suddenly remember the lady was from Missouri. He was referring to a place out here called Laurel Canyon.
Oh,
The Grand.
The Grand, yeah.
Talk about
I flew over
Six to
that. I
five.
know where that is.
Linda, what's your pleasure, please?
Mighty Mouth, please.
Mighty Mouth. Describe these things you find in your mouth. Things you find in your mouth. Ready? Go.
This.
Tongue.
A baby sucks on it.
A nipple.
No, thing-
pacifier.
These metal things.
Caps.
No.
Teeth.
When you're a little kid, you put these on your teeth straight.
Braces.
You suck on it, not a sucker, but
A lollipop.
and you do this with dental.
Floss.
And you get a hole, it's called
A cavity.
And you suck on when you drink
straw.
a Coke.
That's got it. 13 points. Good score. Audrey and Linda have 13. Grant and Brenda have 5 at the moment. That'll change. Brenda?
Less is more, please.
Describe for Grant these big things with short names. Big things with short names. Ready? Go.
Okay, a steam, you float on the ocean with it, a steam...
Boat.
No, another name for it.
Ocean liner.
No, the name in the Pinta and Santa Maria were sailing...
Ships.
Right. Okay, you blow this thing, it's a brass instrument.
Trumpet.
No,
tuba.
Right. Big as an, like a cow.
Ox.
Right. 2,000 pounds is a...
Ton.
The guy on the A team, big black guy.
Mr. T.
Right. And you have men have such huge...
Egos.
Right. The contest...
Wait a minute now. Is there such a thing as a female chauvinist? What is this now?
I admit it.
You're trailing by a couple of points, Brenda. Do you want to go with the one at the top or the other one?
How about you're not for real?
All right. I'm sorry, which one did you say?
You're not for real?
You're not for real. Do you want to give or receive?
I'll give.
All right, Grant, she's going to describe these fictional characters.
Okay.
Oh,
Fictional characters. Ready? Go.
Okay, Saint Nick.
Santa Claus.
Superman's girlfriend.
Lois Lane.
And the Three Bears.
Goldilocks.
Scarlett O'Hara's friend.
Rhett Butler.
MD, he plays with Gonzo.
Trapper John.
One of the Seven Dwarfs, the dumb one.
Dopey.
And Huck Finn.
Tom Sawyer.
That's got it.
I got Dopey.
Yeah, right.
Brenda, you've won yourself $10,000. We'll see what happens now as your opponent goes to bat. You've got to come up with 19 points. Linda, you want to give?
Yes, please.
Describe for your partner these things associated with rice. Things associated with rice. Ready? Go.
It's not hard, it's soft. You do it in a pan.
Fry it, saute it.
And it's not tame, it's
Wild.
And this is raw fish.
Sushi.
And this is, when your collar is real stiff, you put the...
Starch.
And it's made just like this. Uncle Ben's...
Instant.
That's got it. You've got a chance at the $10,000. Let's go to the winner's circle. Audrey and Linda Banks, we go now with the new $25,000. And you've elected to give rather than the receive, which is unusual, but certainly within your prerogative. You always have the choice. The one thing I want to remind you about is you've got to tie $10,000. You've already won 10 and what, 10,350? So you're in pretty good shape. But in order to return tomorrow, you've got to come up a tie. Good luck, ladies, for $10,000. Here is your first subject. Go.
A typewriter.
Things you find in an office, on a desk. Things a secretary uses.
I'm a vodka and vermouth drink.
Oh, shoot.
With an olive in
A
it.
martini. I'm a martini.
On your mouth.
Lipstick.
On your
gloss.
cheeks.
Blush, rouge, color.
Next, please.
A bridal, a wedding, a wet.
Things you find in the shower, at the shower.
Your expired license.
Things that are no good, invalid.
Your expired driver's license.
Things that are old.
Pass.
Next.
A negligee, a skimpy negligee, a see-through negligee.
Things that are sexy. Things you wear to
see-through negligee.
Things.
Nylon negligee.
Things that are sheer. Things that are.
Okay, let's go back down. On a person's mouth, on your lover's mouth.
What you find where you kiss.
Yes.
Your expired license.
$500 extras, ladies. The things that are flimsy was the one at the top, and you had sheer. You were close to it. Things you renew, a good clue, but not enough time to develop it. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Well, let me put this all together here. Brenda, you're the high scorer of the day. You won yourself $10,000, and welcome in from Missouri.
Missouri,
I'll show you where Laurel Canyon is one of these days. We'll take you over there. And we thank you very much. We'll see you again tomorrow. And Linda, you're not leaving us bereft of money by any means. You got $11,200. Congratulations to you, and thank you very much. So Audrey, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Grant, we'll see you tomorrow. And to all of our friends at the Academy, on behalf of our friends who work on the pyramid, thank you for doing this for us. We really appreciate it. You will guard this for us, all right?
I'll guard it, yes.
We will see you all again tomorrow here on the new $25,000 pyramid. For now, Dick Clark. So long.